Okay, today we are going to continue our topic transportation, the blood circulatory system. Okay, the before class we discussed about some part of the internal structure of heart. We discussed about four chambers present in the heart, the auricles and the ventricle, and about the which membrane is dividing right auricle, right ventricle, and all these things we discussed in the before video. Now we are going to discuss about valves. So what is mean by valve? A valve is the structure in which allow the flow of substances in one way direction is called valve. Okay, the structure which allow the flow of blood, the flow of substances which allow the flow of substances in one way direction is called valve. One way direction is called valve. Okay, the substance which allows the flow of blood in one way direction, flow of substances in one way direction is called valve. Means it allows only in one way direction, only in the one way it allows the flow of substances, but the substances can't come back again. Okay, this is the structure called valve, and there are four types of valves present in our heart. So please check these valves in our internal structure of heart diagram in your textbook. Okay, it will be clear for you. Now the first type is tricuspid valve. Okay, tricuspid valve. Okay, the first type is tricuspid valve. Okay, what is this tricuspid valve means? So it allows the flow of blood from right auricle to right ventricle. Okay, it allows the flow of blood from right auricle to right ventricle. Okay, now we will draw the diagram here. Right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. Okay, right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. Please take this diagram in your textbook, it will be clear. This tricuspid valve allows the flow of blood. Okay, it allows the flow of blood from right auricle to right ventricle. Here, right auricle to right ventricle, flow of blood, tricuspid valve. Now it has three disc-shaped valves. It has three disc-shaped valves, so it is called tricuspid valve. Valves, three disc-shaped valves, so it is called tricuspid valve. Now please note down, I will rub. Now bicuspid valve, and what is the function of this? It has two disc-shaped valves, so it is called bicuspid valve. Now what is the function of bicuspid valve? It allows the flow of blood from right auricle to right ventricle, left auricle to left ventricle, sorry. So it allows the flow of blood from left auricle to left ventricle. Okay, allows the flow of blood from left auricle to left ventricle. So in a tricuspid valve, right auricle to right ventricle. In the bicuspid valve, left auricle to left ventricle. Now one more valve, third valve, it is pulmonary valve. Okay, the third valve is, so this matter you can find in the next page of internal structure of heart in your textbook at the last para. Okay, before the arteries and veins, I am discussing this to understand clearly about arteries and veins. Okay, now pulmonary valve. Okay, now pulmonary valve. So what is this mean by pulmonary valve? The valve which is present in right ventricle, right ventricle, where the pulmonary artery takes place or origins. Once again I repeat, the valve which is present in right ventricle here, right ventricle, in which the pulmonary artery takes origin. Okay, this is called pulmonary valve. Now what is pulmonary artery? I will discuss in the types of arteries and veins. In the topic will come what is meant by pulmonary artery. Now pulmonary valve, it allows the flow of blood from, it allows the flow of blood from, right ventricle to pulmonary artery, right ventricle to pulmonary artery. It allows the flow of blood from right ventricle to pulmonary artery, pulmonary valve. Now let us discuss about systemic valve. Means right ventricle, here the right ventricle, it allows the flow of blood from pulmonary artery. Okay, right ventricle to pulmonary artery. So you can clearly observe in your internal structure of heart in textbook. So it will be very clear for you. Okay, it's not possible to draw the diagram in this small blackboard. So you can observe in your textbook. Please take the textbook in your hand and observe the pulmonary artery and the right ventricle in your diagram. In the diagram, so it will be clear how the blood transports and what is defined by pulmonary valve. Okay. Now let us discuss about systemic valve. Let us discuss about systemic valve. What is mean by systemic valve? Okay, the valve which is present in left ventricle where the systemic artery takes origin. Before pulmonary artery, in the pulmonary valve, now the systemic valve, systemic artery takes origin where? In the left ventricle, not in the right ventricle. Okay, means what? It allows the flow of blood from left ventricle to systemic artery. This is the function of systemic valve. It allows the flow of blood from left ventricle to systemic artery. It allows the flow of blood from left ventricle to systemic artery. Okay. This is about systemic valve. These are the 4 types of valves present in our human heart. Okay. Now what is meant by valve? The structure which allows the flow of substances in one-way direction is called valve. Now let us discuss about the blood vessels. Now please note down these points. Okay. Blood vessels. Let us discuss about blood vessels. Now what are the 3 types of blood vessels? Now let us discuss. Now what is meant, first of all, what is meant blood vessels? Now discuss the well defined channels in which the blood flows. The well defined channels, blood vessels are the well defined channels in which blood is flows. Okay. Okay, what are the blood vessels? The blood vessels are the well defined channels in which blood is flows in an animal body. It's called blood vessels. Animal body means humans, animals, all are. Okay. Now what are these three well defined channels? The 3 types of blood vessels. Now what are the 3 types? Now let us discuss. First is arteries. Arteries is the arteries are the blood vessels that is carrying blood from heart to body organs. Okay. Blood vessels carrying blood from heart to body organs, heart to all the body parts. These are called arteries. Now what are next type about arteries and types of arteries, let us discuss in the next video, and veins and all. Now veins are nothing but the blood vessels carrying blood from body organs to heart, reverse of the arteries. So I will tell, you will note down the blood vessels carrying blood from body organs to heart. These are called veins. Now third type is blood capillaries. About types of veins also let us discuss in the next video. About blood capillaries means the connection link between arteries and veins. These are the connection links between arteries and veins. These are called blood capillaries. About these three we discuss further in the chapter. Okay friends, this is our today's video. In today's video we discuss about valves, types of valves, blood vessels and the three types of blood vessels. Now thanks for watching, and if you like this video, press like button and please subscribe our channel. Thank you, and let's meet in next video.